Hello, and my name is MXR No Mercy. I'm here to talk about Destiny Shoots. This man is a two-faced man. I'm making my mouth move by talking into the mic. I'm so clever.
Destiny, you fucking noob! You fucking noob! Destiny, fucking noob!
I've had to get somebody to do the voiceovers because I can't do it myself. They sound really funny. Suffering thuckatash.
Somebody feed me. I'm fucking hungry, you group of noobs.
Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Buy my Cronus scripts. Yes, you've been hypnotized. My horse is really cool. It looks like a giant bug. Look, I've activated cinematics. I'm so clever. I'm so cool. I'm so fat.
I am so fucking hungry. Now this is how to fight like
This is how to fight like MXR. Identify your opponent. Activate slippery. Run away. Then run even faster. Tell your posse to run away also. Then when you're safe, take out your scope.
Woo!
Cronus Max.
Suffering thuckatash.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back, dudes and dudettes, and welcome back to the channel. We've got plenty coming up today. First of all, we're going to be exploring the slippery glitch. I will be demonstrating this for you guys, so in future when someone uses this move against you, you're able to protect yourselves. Not only that, but absolutely crush the people that are using this. Now, second on the agenda, I'm going to be showing you guys how to manage the timing with slippery, with PIB, using the shotguns and the difference between them both. Third on the list, guys, we're going to be taking a look at speed shooting. This is a tactic that I use when I want fast kills. Fourth on the agenda, we're going to be taking a closer look at No Mercy and the false propaganda that he puts out about Cronus Max. And to close the show today, guys, I'm going to throw in one more showdown just for good measure. But without further ado, guys, let's get this show started.
Yo, better stop harming those goddamn animals, boy.
Oh no, I've wet my pants. Whoop whoop. I like to pick the flowers. Okay guys, we're going to freeze it right there. Now, this glitch has been around for some time now, like some of you guys already know. What this basically entails is firing the first bullet before you switch on slippery and then just spamming the fire button. Now, this is the part that's very, very important. You can use this with revolvers, you can use it with repeaters. Now, that is the part that you mainly need to pay attention to. If someone is rocking the repeater or the revolvers, and they're basically shooting when they're activating slippery and getting the kills, this is the biggest telltale sign. And this is not just another high level trick, it's literally just a glitch. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, I'm going to be putting together a game plan, so if you're ever in this situation, you can just literally switch to plan B and you can absolutely destroy your opponents that are trying to use this move on you. Now, first of all, after carrying out the experiment, it's quite obvious that if someone else is also using Slippery and it's currently active, that you're not able to use this glitch whatsoever. So you've guessed it, the first thing that you need to do is switch over to Slippery. They will not be able to use this move whatsoever and they will get destroyed. The weapons play a big part of this because remember, they're stuck with revolvers and they're stuck with maybe a Lancaster. Now, if you equip the front two sawed-off shotguns, as you can see before, guys, in the video, The Art of Slippery, these are one of the two most powerful weapons that you can use while wielding Slippery, and it really is that straightforward, guys. Now, you could argue that you could just, when you're using Painted Black, you could just use a bow and all of the other weapons that are extremely beneficial against Slippery. But what you really want to do, guys, you want to knock this glitch out of your opponent's hands, and the only way you're going to do that is through Slippery. Now, the only other way that you can do this safely is by backing up and using the Carcano with the short scope, but I wouldn't actually recommend that. If you're there right in front of somebody and you're in Slippery, you go for the kill. Now, I'm just going to turn your attention to my last showdown in the King of the Showdown Part 3, where a member of MXR came into the showdown and they were rocking the Navy revolvers and they were trying to enforce this glitch. Now, as a classic PIB artist, I'm going to show you guys how you need to use the distance against someone wielding Slippery. Now, when someone's using Slippery, you cannot shoot them from the same distance than someone who's not using Slippery. With the shotguns, the PIB fighter needs to be even closer. Now, the person who's fighting in Slippery in this clip doesn't have a clue how to use Slippery or to judge the distance and the timing. Now, when it first comes to my attention that he's using this, watch my reactions. Now, guys, the proof is in the video. This man has pulled out two Navy revolvers when he has no business having two Navy revolvers when operating Slippery, which indicates that he's just trying to do the glitch. This is an absolute scumbag move. But the way I've beaten him, guys, is by very quickly identifying what he's trying to do. I've absolutely mastered the distance, and my biggest indicator telling me that this is not a PvP fighter is the fact that he's choosing to run closing the distance with the Navy revolvers. It's not going to get you anywhere. You're going to get destroyed with the shotgun. He clearly doesn't know what he's doing, but he does know how to do the glitch. Now, just before we move on, I'm going to very quickly show you how to master the distance using Slippery. Guys, this is the difference between good players, great players, and elite level players. Now, I want you to watch this footage very closely. In this circumstance, guys, when someone's using Slippery and you're a PIB fighter, you need to read the map. The second you know they've come out of Slippery, you must attack instinctively. Don't wait around for this. Attack. And again, they look absolutely stupid in the middle of a showdown, running around in Slippery, taking it off when they're actually attacking an opponent. The PIB artist, if they're experienced, they're going to annihilate you. Now, this is me practicing with my friend, and one thing you'll see, she's actually the PIB fighter and I'm working Slippery, but you can actually see, look at how I'm controlling the distance. I only attack when the timing is correct. Now, in this battle, the person that's going to triumph is the person that's controlling the distance. Now, the PIB fighter should not be shooting from this distance, and in the showdown you saw me either lure the player towards me and shorten that distance, or read the map for when they come out of slippery. As the PIB fighter, you're not always going to have a bow handy. Now for the painted black fighter, this is the distance they need to make the kill at. If they shoot before this, the slippery fighter is going to see that they've shot all of their ammunition, then move in forwards, then kill the PIB fighter. In my opinion, with the sawed-off shotguns and using slippery is actually a lot more easier to control with the timing and the distance than even with PIB, because it's so easy to trick the PIB fighter. Slippery in these circumstances should actually come out on top. The PIB fighter needs to be very, very cautious and aware of the distance. Whoop whoop! Now guys, what I want you to do is I want to introduce you into speed shooting, and all this entails is cocking your weapon after every single shot. I want you to flick back on the LT button or the L2 button if you're playing on PlayStation. But dudes, try to get used to doing this even if you're just moving around in circles killing absolutely nothing, because when it comes to killing NPCs and players, this is going to be highly beneficial and it's going to speed up your attacks, especially for all the one-shot artists that are out there. Now in the next video I'm going to be teaching you how to use this in battle, but until then practice this move repeatedly until you get the hang of it. Now time to move on, guys. Time to put this script selling cheat to bed.
Dude, have you lost more weight? Yes! I've lost almost 10 pounds now! You see what I mean? I totally know how it felt to be a Jew in the Holocaust now.
Now for those of you guys who don't know who No Mercy is, this man is a cheating script seller who is polluting the community with Cronus Max scripts. Now this man has certainly gotten away with this for long enough. This is the same guy that ripped off 3 different players in terms of scripts that don't do what he's saying that they do in the videos. When 2 of those individuals asked for a refund, he wouldn't give it to them, despite charging $50 for each script. Now for some of you guys that are new to this, please check out my video Lag Switches, Cheats and Thieves. You'll see that the second segment of the video features this individual with all the facts and evidence behind how he's conning people out of their money and how he's putting a false representation of Cronus Max out there. Now for some of you guys that are interested in buying a script that won't do absolutely nothing for you, let me tell you exactly what you can expect for your $50. You're going to get a Carcano Rapid Fire, which I demonstrate how you can do on a control pad, and you get the hat reattachment when you can just equip the hat yourself. Now for your money, that's basically all you're getting, because the headshot script is bogus, just like the quick Deadeye. Now apart from this, you're not gaining anything from buying a script. You're very quickly going to realize that this is a dud. Now unfortunately for this guy, I'm always going to have the community's best interests when it comes to people that are trying to scam others like this. Cronus Max is for handicapped people and also the mentally disturbed that sell it. Oh please, Destiny, I'm just a fucking noob. And just to answer some of you guys' questions to every time I'm calling this man fat or fat boy or a fat pig, that's because his friends have literally told me he's not watching his carbs or calories, he's a bit of a fat boy. Now guys, this person tries to lure people in by telling them he's a pro player. Now I don't know about you guys, but I don't know any pro player that comes in 5th position with 3 kills and 4 deaths. That's one hell of a kill to death ratio. I know it's not all about position, but the kill to death ratio speaks volumes, especially when your entire posse came in higher position than what you have and you're the posse leader and you're a quote unquote pro player. It's a little bit embarrassing, and the only players that you've actually beaten here are in the level 9 to 45 category. Now for any of you guys out there that wants to be a pro player, I do have a slight suggestion. Do not make a montage video where you've recorded 3 seconds of footage where you've killed 1 player in daylight, followed by another clip of you killing someone at night time, you not taking any deaths and basically saying you won the battle. This is by no means a player that goes through the motions of the game and shares that with the audience. I've got some advice. Press the record button, record the entire posse battle so people can see how many times you're dying, versus how many times you're killing. Now let me tell you, it's more likely than not that actual high level or elite level players will watch another player's montage video and find it hilarious. They're only showing you what they want you to see. It's as simple as that, guys. Now when you see me going into a Showdown series and recording the entire thing, you can see that I'm living and breathing that particular battle. I'm not worried about what the audience is thinking or how they're going to judge me. I'm going out there, I'm putting foot to arse. On good days I'm good, on bad days I'm bad, but I'm not hiding from anything. That's what real players do. And shout out to some of the other players that I see doing that daily. Shout out to Izzy Romo. You're one of those individuals. You go out there, put foot to arse, you run the record button. You're not trying to hide absolutely anything. Now in the past, guys, I have mentioned posses like KTS that are using lag switches, and that you need to stay away from posses that are willing to take these types of risks. Plain and simply, they're no good. But to be quite honest, MXR now have recruited hackers into their posse. So not only are they trying to prey on naive people to buy their scripts off them, but at the same time they're hacking your account. Now I don't really want to hear from any other members of MXR saying that they haven't got anything to do with this. It's your decision to be in that posse, and every single person they rip off, you're standing firmly by their side. So good luck with that. Now to anyone who is new to the channel and is a little bit green when it comes to Red Dead Online, and by green I mean naive, you can absolutely trust a guy that says, I'm going to use Slippery against my opponents because they're all guilty of using Cronus Max. Even though I'm trying desperately hard to sell scripts and populate the community with Cronus Max scripts. Now everyone is using them, I'm now complaining about it and I have to use Slippery. Not being funny, dude, you sound like an absolute bellend.
All I have to do is make people think I'm handicapped and I get $1,000. It won't be easy, but nothing worth having ever is.
Push it to the limit. Walk along the razor's edge.
Now, thank you very much for everyone that's tuned in today. I'm going to leave you with the Showdown that I participated in the other day. I am currently working on different types of content for the channel, so lots of new content to look forward to. I'm also going to be making the jump onto PlayStation to be able to play the game on 2 different platforms. We have all that to come. Please do remember to like, share and subscribe if you want to see more content, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take that, Gatling gun man. Whoop whoop. Now I need to find somewhere to chill. I need to whack that record button. Whoa, someone's trying to take me out. Well, clearly you were too slow there, cowboy. And you're a member of MXR. Wow, what a coincidence. Right, let's seek and destroy. I'm not gonna lie, dudes, I am waiting for this lobby to liven up just a little bit. There are some decent players here. As you can see, I'm making use of the Switch camera view. Always a pleasure. Now what's a man supposed to do trying to kill some of these goddamn cowboys? Here we go. Over or under? You decide. Oh, this is going to be a long paint. Right through the trees. That's what I'm talking about. I must admit, guys, there is something really satisfying about using the Dynabow. It's not like I get massive opportunities to actually use it nowadays. But when I come into something like tall trees, it's always such a satisfying feeling. But then again, I prefer to be in a dogfight than be in a more disciplined fight and have to kind of, you know, left, right, spin, up, pop. Do you know what I mean? I prefer to be in a dogfight. Son of a bitch! You know, it's an absolute rookie mistake when someone that's running directly forwards is not using their camera to be able to check left and right. If you watch my camera angle, I'm always moving it and adjusting to be able to look to see if there's players around me, because they're not showing up on the map. And that's what you need to do. You need to kind of
Let's go, mother trucker.
See, classic. Did not look left or right, just ran directly forwards. Just when I thought the standard of Showdown competitors were actually going up. I'm not so sure anymore. Let me know in the comment section below. Now this guy should come in with the shotgun, so I'm just going to out-time him. Yeah, so he didn't have any idea that I was just going to run at him like that. Whoop whoop! Damn, it actually looks like he's going to take a little bit more work. I have to get the timing right, and off you go. Whoa, I blew to pieces. Now, where is everybody? And where is that MXR dude? I want to kill you one more time. Just for fun, of course. I wouldn't mind if you actually get one kill on me. But I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, here he is. Long paint. Good night. Bit of a quiet showdown this one, guys. Little bit of a disappointment, but you can't always pick and choose what the outcome's going to be. But a successful win anyway.